Grab lunch or something? Nothing major?
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take my Puggle for a little jaunt on the Venice boardwalk. You should come meet me.
All right. Yeah, great.
Cool. You should meet me at Muscle Beach at like, I don't know, half an hour?
Muscle Beach, half an hour. I will see you there, or I will see you on another time.
That was very confusing. I don't know if you're gonna come or not.
No, I'll be there. I'll be there.
All right, I'll see you. I'll see you then. Bud.
All right. Latest on the Menjay.
Hello everyone and welcome to Film Pulse Daily for Friday, March 2nd, 2012. My name is Adam and we bring you the latest and greatest from the site filmpulse.net. Today is Friday, so you know what that means. We got some new releases in theaters, so let's get it started. First up, we have Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, based on the famous book by the same name. This stars Danny DeVito, Zac Efron, Ed Helms, Taylor Swift, Rob Riggle, and Betty White. This currently has a 57% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it actually looks like it's pretty good. Although I must say, if I remember the book correctly, the world had a much bleaker tone to it before the Lorax came back and the trees were planted. Either way, this looks like it is a pretty decent movie, so I'll be checking that out and reviewing it for the site at some point this weekend. Talking about the Lorax also reminds me of another article that we wrote on the site where, despite what Lou Dobbs says, it looks like it's a fun family film and should definitely be one to check out if you have some kids. Next, we have the abhorrently horrible looking Project X. This is from producer Todd Phillips, who directed The Hangover. One thing to note is Todd Phillips had nothing to do with this movie other than producing it. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's from the guys that made The Hangover. It's not. It's just produced by him. The director is a first-time director. He did commercials, if I remember correctly, and it's also a relatively new writer as well. I haven't seen the film yet, but from what I've been hearing, it looks exactly like the trailers, where it's a found footage movie about a high school party that gets completely out of hand. If you're a 14-year-old boy, or maybe just looking for some stupid fun, this might be worth checking out. However, it only got a 24% as of now on Rotten Tomatoes, and it probably doesn't have a whole lot to offer in the way of substance. I did hear some crazy stuff happens in the film though, so I might check it out just to see how far they go with the R rating. And that does it for wide release movies this weekend. Kind of a slow start to the month, but it will pick up later on. We do have some big releases coming out in the coming weeks. There is one film that's opening in select cities this weekend, and that's Tim and Eric's $1 Billion Movie. If you haven't had a chance to see this on demand when it came out earlier, definitely check it out. We loved it at Film Pulse. We thought it was absolutely hilarious. There's tons of cameos in it, like John C. Reilly, Will Ferrell, Jeff Goldblum, Will Forte, and there's a bunch that I'm probably forgetting. Just a complete laugh ride. It was great. So if you get a chance, check that one out. And that wraps it up for today. Make sure you check in with our weekly podcast this weekend when we'll be talking about censorship in film and the MPAA, and we'll be making Ryan watch another movie. As always, if you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, send us an email at podcast@filmpulse.net. You can also find us on facebook.com/filmpulse, twitter.com/filmpulsenet, iTunes, Stitcher. We're all over the place, but you should mainly check out our site at filmpulse.net. And while you're there, make sure you check out our Film Pulse store, where we are selling some of our favorite Blu-rays and DVDs. And if you could, click on the Amazon banner, buy some stuff, help out the show. We would greatly appreciate it. My name is Adam, and we will see you on Sunday.